Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask wow! Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we got back to Windfall Island and started doing stuff here. I tried to get the piece of heart off screen, but since starting up the game again, he's just been putting up a joy pendant in the auction. So, he's a jerk, and will come back when I have more money, and it's more of a sure thing. Anyway, I made it go a day ahead so that I would have a full moon over here because we need that in order to get our next thing. So you want to make it daytime. Make sure you take a picture of the full moon. That was interesting. Just kind of spawned him in there. So you go over to this guy over here. Camo? Pesky little brat, no understands how I feel. You hear me? Nobody, not you, not anybody, not no one, not no how. You trying to tell me that you do understand how I feel? Yeah, sure. How about a little test? Why don't you take a pictograph of the first perfectly round pale thing you can think of and show it to me? It's not a butt. Okay, fine. I'm going to show him the inner workings of his mind. Come on. Yeah, I got it. Alright, here. Yes. Oh, that's right, that's certainly the pictograph I'm looking for. The correct answer is exactly what you showed me, the full moon. Unrequited love may have twisted me up inside, but I can still find peace when I gaze at the timeless moon. Uh-oh, moon, I have died. It just reminds me of Camaro. Camaro? Tomorrow? I don't know. How would you have this for all your efforts? Anyway, you get another treasure chart. This is number 31. Hooray. Alright, next up. Suppose he has a spot in that market where the treasure lies. Okay, whatever. Tonight I'll be asking the night sky to help you find the treasure. Best of luck. That's great. Let's see. Next up, we talk to the lady up over here. Man, it feels weird that we're actually getting stuff done now. Wait, is she up over here? Oh, no, by the potion shop. Oops. No, up over there is Miss Marie. Yeah, we have... No, shut up, I don't care. Oh, and how do I look today? You know, he always shows off his pictures of me just as soon as he's taken them. No. I don't know if this is good enough, but we'll try. You have to show her a picture of herself. Well, this is how I look. I had no idea that the gloss of my skin was so perfect. Look at me, I'm so stunning. I feel so wonderful now. To reward you for making me feel so good about myself here. See, vanity does have its rewards. You get treasure chart number 33. My son picked up someone. I would imagine you like the Zora thing, correct? My son likes it, so you must too. Alright then, thanks a lot. Alright, so the next treasure chart we're getting, so she was talking about Lenzo, like taking pictures of her and showing it to her, which is mildly concerning, but we're going to do something about that. In order to do that, we are going to go up here, I think. Yeah. Alright, that guy's just kind of standing there. Let's see. I want to go... We're gonna be flying... I think we're gonna be flying to that door over there. I think we can set the wind to that and just fly ourselves over. Also does the da 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 when you're actually like in a town or something, but not when you're on the sea. We were talking about that before, that they cut that feature out, thankfully. Okay, let's try this. Alright, okay. Didn't think that we'd be able to do it that fast, but thank God for wind. It is a short distance. But anyway, now we're up here. And if you remember, we could loot Lenzo's shop. Hooray! You remember these treasure chests here? Yeah. So we get treasure chart number 29 here. And I believe this is 50 rupees. Hooray. Now if we go through here, it's time for Link's favorite pastime. It's kind of funny that the hole in the wall was just a... Second. Just need a picture. Come on, game. There we go. I need a picture of these two. So yeah, Lenzo is kind of meeting with the woman we were just talking to, so take a picture of them because voyeurism is apparently a thing Link enjoys. Just want to make sure I get a good picture. And actually, this is probably a better shot. Hey guys! Allow me to think. Ah, yes, I first started searching for pictographs that recorded true beauty, about 10 years ago. How interesting. Huh? Who's there? What are you doing here? What are you trying to give me a heart attack? Link's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you doing? I'll have you know, I've only come here to have a take a picture to make such absolutely beautiful skin. I've been here trying pictures for a long time now, so don't go taking this the wrong way. And now that I think of it, just how did you get in here? Why, I never even noticed you. Yeah, good. Yeah, they're all having happy fun time together, and I'm glad I probably interrupted them when I did. But anyway, you take that photo over to the gossipers here. So anyway, you know, brick building at the top of the steps is such a gentleman. The gentleman who lives there has such class. I know, the mysterious pictographer Lenzo is so dreamy. Oh, he makes my heart go flutter. But do you know the rumors could be true? Is he actually devoted to someone special? He just seems too serious about his work to be involved with somebody. That lucky lady, who could she be? I wish someone to take a pictograph of the two of them together so we can see if the rumors are true. Oh, that'd be to die for. You go. Oh, this is... It's the pictographer Lenzo and that pictograph-loving lady. I never would have guessed. I guess you're completely wrong about Lenzo having a girlfriend. So though they were just old friends who happen to share the same hobby. Uh-huh. Thanks for setting us straight, young man. We really should stop spreading idle gossip. You taught us the error of our ways and to think you were going to give you something nice. Stick out your hand. You get treasure chart number 24. Surprise, there's a lot of treasure charts on the hub island. I know, it's crazy. Anyway, naughty little boy found this somewhere. I'm sure you'll like it. Okay, next up, we'll talk to Zenari over here. No, if you wish to speak to me, insist you... Okay, fine. How you doing? Yes, you're the young master who's purchased my sale. At last, with those funds, I've been able to open my stall. I hate to say that poor little stall is not in success. In fact, it's rather deserted, I'm afraid to say. I think this tragic turn of events is due to the fact I don't have a wide enough lineup of products for. If I'm to be fully honest, I only have one product. To put it another way, I think my stall would do much better if only could stock rare items that people can't get here in town. Yes, that is what I need. Then I would make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money, it would be taking candy from many rich babies. No, not even that. By running a prosperous business, I can play my part to help this town develop and become a happy place. Yes, that is the proper perspective.
But dear me, if only I had a young partner to help me out, a real go-getter.
He's a go-getter. Now that I take a look at you, I see you have a fine delivery bag, do you not? Dear me, it is a bag fit for a hero of delivery. I have a small request and it requires the use of that bag. Okay, I'm out of here. Oh dear me, I knew it, young master. I knew you'd understand my plight. It's a rather long-winded explanation, but please take the time to hear me out. My stall is kind of a general store that makes its money by obtaining rare items at the expensive price and at an inexpensive price and selling them with a reasonable markup, of course. However, because I have so few products to sell, the shop remains rather deserted. I will sell anything. I'm a master of the sale. I need to get some new products. Could you not seek out traveling merchants and negotiate supply contracts with them for me? No. Do not look so frightened. I say contracts, but it's just a word. You do not have to do anything very difficult. All I need you to do is trade one of my products for a new product that the merchant has in stock. You see, among merchants, a trade is proof of a contract. That is to say, it is a merchant's oath. That is what we call it. Yes. Merchants have sworn a merchant's oath that will afterwards send their products to me. It is the way things work. So, as you succeed in trading my product lineup will increase. Do you understand everything I told you? Sure. Yes, young master, you are now my new salesman. Scratch that. Starting now. Well, I didn't see what he said. I give you my proof of my contract. In other words, it's the merchant's oath. Take it with you, my young partner. And you got the town flower. This flower hails from the town of Bright Smiles. And now we're going to start the trading quest. The first thing you need to do is take this to another traveling merchant, trading for something to build on the foundation of my merchant's oath. As soon as you trade, the merchant you trade will send his products to my shop, thereby increasing the product line, which make me quite happy. Well, you new trading partners, the traveling merchants, are waiting for you somewhere out on the Great Sea. My dear, expectations are high. Thanks. So yeah, the trading quest is kind of interesting. I don't know if you remember, but the mapfish by one of the islands told us that about a trading quest that, or not trading, told us about traders that existed somewhere. So we'll be seeking them out eventually. For now, we're gonna talk to Miss Marie since we have a bazillion. Wow, 42 already. Of these. Oh, you're fine, young gentleman. How could you who gave me a joy pendant present? How could I forget? How many did you give me? One. My, but wasn't that nice? So what can I do for you, young man? Talk to me, baby. What'd you like to talk about? Penance? Although I made a school teacher. Blah 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 blah. Color shape. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I thought I did. My dear, did you bring me joy pendants yet again? How many joy pendants? 42. So why to think a child like you would pay such a large tribute to me? Oh, your teacher's very impressed by your efforts, little dear. My whole body is numb with the thrill of excitement. This is what pure joy feels like. I'll take precisely 20 of them, thank you. That will do just fine. My heart will be all aflutter. I don't know if you know, but 20 is my lucky number. And just as I promised, I'll reward you for going out and collecting all these for me. I'm going to give you a wonderfully splendid thing. Close your eyes, dear. You got the Cabana Deed. It's written on yellow parchment. It looks quite old. Da-da-dum. You see, although I'm a mere teacher, I own my very own cabana in a tropical oasis down south, but lately I haven't made use of it at all, so you can have it. Oh, all right, dear. You can stop gaping in amazement now. Now that you have this deed, the cabana is all yours. You own it, so whatever you do, don't lose this piece of paper. I'm getting on in age. The sea travel hasn't exactly agreed with me as of late. Now I can just stay here and relax as I continue my work with the children. As you know, you'll find the place southeast of here. It's on tiny, lonely little island near the Triangle Islands. From now on, there's your own little bachelor pad. Good luck finding it. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. We actually talked to somebody who... no, Lenzo. Lenzo had a picture of the door of the cabana. He told us about it, but can we give you more? You giving this to me as well? I told you I was perfectly satisfied with the 20 you gave me before. You're such a little persistent, dear. Since you're so insistent, I'll accept them happily. Fine, I have no choice but to unleash pure joy on you. Prepare for an onrush of joy, the likes of which you've never imagined. How many joy pendants? 22. My goodness, and I put these together, the ones you've already brought me, they add up to a whopping 43. Oh, thank you, I'm so joyful. To receive so many mountains of these beautiful pendants, I'm quite simply brimming with joy, my dear. Thank you, I have to give you my most precious of belongings. I shall give you this. Now close your eyes. This item is so rare, there's sparse few others like it anywhere in the world. You get a treasure chart. This is treasure chart number, I don't know because, yeah, I didn't write it down. So it'll be in the end of the end description thing though. What do you think? Doesn't it fill you with joy finding a long time ago cabana that now belongs to you? My, why the long face? I understand. You're just welling with joy at having done such a good deed, aren't you? You mustn't forget this feeling. You're not never, not for any reason. I think that, I don't know, the face is kind of because, I'm pretty sure in the original game when you gave her 40 total pendants, she gave you a special item that was put into the pit of trials or whatever it's called in this game that essentially lets you see your enemy's HP. So I think it was for 40. I'm not sure though. But yeah, so they changed that because it's too easy. But now we're going to be having more fun with pictures. Hello! So what we're going to do... if you remember, she and that guy that kind of walks around the island are kind of have a thing for each other. So we're going to meddle where we don't belong. And, hello. I tell you, every time I walk by, she gives me a look. You know what look I'm talking about? What do you suppose that could mean? Let's give him a picture. Look at this pictograph. This girl! Actually, Buddy is the girl I've had my eyes on lately. She really is that pretty. I mean, just seeing this pictograph reminds me of how gorgeous that girl is. But no, I'll never be happy with just mere pictograph. Never! That's a made decision. I'm gonna get that girl to go out with me. It's gotta be done, Buddy. God, and maybe I'll invite her to join me at the cafe bar. For coffee, of course. What's her name anyway? Do you think she's nice? Does she have a steady fellow? Oh, I'm so nervous. Yeah, let's go to the cafe and, see how that works out for them. The cafe was up over here, question mark. Was this the... I think this was the cafe, right? Nope! This is the rich guy. Cafe was on the other side. Cafe was above Zanari's house. With the literal cafe sign above it. Good job. Miss Marty. Where are they? Oh, right. We have to maybe make time pass. We just gave him the picture. You know what? I'm just going to check to see if Zunari wants to auction me the piece of heart now. If not, I'll just meet you in the next day. I did it! Thankfully, the piece of heart was the first thing, and I paid a ton more money than I should have, but the treasures we got in this episode really helped. But that's number 13, so let's go see how our, Yes, whatever. So that's it for the auction house. If you come back here, he'll be auctioning things like joy pendants or other garbage, and it's really not worth it because the joy pendants, the bid started at 40 rupees. It's like, no, you don't want to do that. Yeah, let's make it daytime again and finish up this and one other thing on Windfall Island before we end off the episode and go back to the Great Sea. It's also not the last time we'll be at Windfall. What did I miss here? Oh, you know what? I have to actually talk to the girl. Whoops. Forgot that was part of it. Well, yeah, we'll just see what her dialogue is. Hello, Linda. I have something on my mind ever since a photographer lives in Red, blah, blah. Told me if I send a pictograph of myself to one to capture my heart, true love will blossom. I couldn't help but notice you have a pictobox. Yeah, maybe I'll notice my affections. Oh, she starts that. That's interesting. So yeah, you take a pictograph of her, then you talk to her. Maybe you'll come tomorrow. I think now we're good, because I did show it. No. We'll see. Okay, she's gone, which means they're in the cafe. Hooray! Did that a little out of order, but it doesn't matter. To me, to me. Yay! 2 of us are gonna start dating. Don't we make a delightful couple? You do! I'm so happy, and that's how I want to share some of our happiness with you. And another piece of art is number 14. Take good care of it. Just take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. You did it! She likes me. She really likes me. Yay! That's horrible. I love the scared guy. Alright. So one last thing. We're gonna go to the shore for that big guy that's kind of standing by the bomb shop. Shortest way is probably this way. Yep. Whee! Whee! This guy. Ow.
Oh, you got that look about you. Look as though I was running into some tight money troubles, am I right, chum? Got any interest in taking care of my pigs?
Okay. I need money anyway.
Right, let me explain.
Also, this guy's name is Dampa.
I've let 3 pigs loose on this island, but now I'm worried about one of them. Is he hungry? Is he gotten sick? Is he lonely, angry, depressed? I can't worry about him. If you want to find the little guy, bring him back to me.
Give it under 2 minutes, you get some money. As for how to tell this guy apart from the others, he's a slightly stupid pig. Pig's precious, just bring him back, alright? Absolutely. Let's see. So you have 2 minutes. There's 3 pigs on the island. There's this one, which I don't care, kids. I don't care. I'm ignoring you. You stinker. Look what you guys did. You scared the piggy away. This is gonna be one of those times, isn't it? There we go. That pig is... I don't like that it's kind of farting. Wrong piggy! The one I'm after is even stupider. Alright, let's see if this is the stupid one. There we go. Where'd it go? Oinky oinky. Okay. Promise is a promise. Okay, you get some red rupees.
Shows good workout. Thanks again, chum.
Yay. Now let's see. According to my notes, if you give him skull necklaces, he does something for you.
Oh, chum, that's a skull necklace. I collect these things. How'd you know that? I select them for a huge profit at antique stores, which reminds me of something I want to talk about. You give me 3 of these?
I'll give you 3.
Thanks, I'm happy to take them off your hands.
I'm very lucky that I have exactly 3. Now we're gonna play the piggy sitting game. So now we have to get all 3 pigs. The 2 were exactly where they were before, so unfortunately they did reset. But yeah, so we got this guy over here. See, the command doesn't appear as soon as you get up. Okay, 138 left. So we got this one over here. There we go. And don't throw them into the water because it takes forever for them to get back. And the last one is up by the jail. Also, don't get caught by the guy that's just like, "Hey, rescue my daughter! Oh, woe is me!" Don't talk to him. He's a bad man. He wastes your time. No, 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 Piggy, no. This is not a dumb pig. This pig is slightly intelligent because it's getting away from me. There we go. Almost dropped the pig there. And here you go.
Oh, you found the third one. You win. I guess promise is a promise.
And you get treasure chart number 42. And that is it for our adventures on Windfall Island for now. There's not really much we can do here just yet. Can go yell at the bomb shop owner. Why not? He's fun, right? Can we buy bombs?
Yeah, it should be the bomb shop. Go on, look around.
Oh my lord! No! No! What the heck, man? Yeah, we're gonna have to grind a lot to get that, but that's not gonna be for a while, so thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth Level 4 with The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, not Majora's Mask. Next time, we're gonna be finding ways to make more money. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.